llama ribs, costillas de llama.
Bolivia is a country that has big-time adventures. Along with climbing Huayna Potosí and mountain biking the infamous Death Road, the 3-day tour to the world's biggest salt flats, Salar de Uyuni, was one of our favorite things that we did in Bolivia. The Salar de Uyuni, located at 12,000 feet high, feels like you are on another planet, and is a must-do if you go to Bolivia.
Sandwich de toro. One of the typical foods here in Bolivia. Before our all-night bus out to Uyuni.
Luke and I took an overnight bus from La Paz to save time, and arrived in Uyuni in the morning to join our group of 6. The first stop is the train cemetery, where you learn about how Uyuni has been an important train hub in South America. Next, we continue driving until arriving at one of Uyuni's salt hotels that has colorful flags from all over the world. This would be our lunch spot, and we would be able to tour the inside of the hotel that is completely made of salt.
¿Cómo está usted? Muy bien. Salsas.
After lunch, during our long drive over to Isla del Pescado, our guide Braulio stopped the car and used his 18 years of experience to guide us through taking some of the classic salt flat photos. After Isla del Pescado, we drove a couple of hours more to a tiny little village to stay in our very own salt flat hotel for the night. First night here in our 3-day salt flat tour. The accommodation is pretty basic, but it's cool because the whole thing's made out of salt here. The walls are made out of salt. Yep, tastes like salt. The ground's made out of salt. Kind of wishing there was a table to put some of our stuff, but not every day. You can just stay out at 12,000 feet in the salt flats. Day 2 started with visiting the railway that connects Bolivia to Chile and taking some more fun pictures along the way.
How's the coca candy?
It's good. Yeah.
Almost as good as the coca leaves you did today.
Those were interesting. This is better.
Then it was on to the Laguna and desert part of the tour.
Primero para Pachamama. Pachamama, importante.
Masticar, ¿no?
Masticar.
Una horna, 2 hornas.
Hojas.
Hojas.
15, 20, 30.
Las pones aquí, ¿no? La mejilla. No las masticas. Pero no las masticas.
Trying some of the coca leaves here. Grab a bunch, put them up in your cheek, and your saliva kind of activates them. And they help out a lot for the altitude, so let's try them out. Luke's not eating them today, that's a good sign. Last time they were going down, this time they're staying there. Stopping at beautiful lagunas and desert landscapes to admire flamingos and a rare rodent called the vizcacha. This is cool. Definitely feeling like we're in the Andes. We're at 13,600 feet. Got a wad of coca leaves here that we're chewing on that are getting our cheeks numb, helping us out with the altitude, hanging out with the flamingos here.
It's always fun to do what the locals are doing. Try the little experiences like this. In the afternoon, we hiked along the shores of bright red Laguna Colorada, which is home to tons of beautiful flamingos. So our guide told us that the microorganisms need the wind and the sun and the thermal in order for them to survive. And so they live in this lake and the flamingos eat them and the flamingos turn pink. Yeah, pretty cool experience being at 14,000 feet, something like that. Only here, no other place in the world. This is going to be one that's not made out of salt, but definitely way out here remote, just feeling really isolated. We're out in these kind of barrack-like outpost towns. Gracias. The salami taco making a return. Okay, not a bad way to start the 3rd day here with the geysers before sunrise. We left at 4:45 this morning.
Then out here in the hot springs, the thermal hot springs, right at 6:30 para el amanecer for sunrise. Not a bad way to start the day, huh?
No, it's 16,000 feet. Altitude. This is amazing. There's flamingos right below us feeding. It's pretty amazing.
El amanecer, el sol está saliendo. This is kind of fun. We're dropping off the other 4 members of our group at the border to Chile, where we were just 4 months ago. We'll wait hopefully less than a half an hour or so here at the border, then 10-hour drive all the way back to Uyuni.
With 1 or 2 stops for llamas and lunch, we made our way all the way back to Uyuni.
Ahora sí.
¿Qué tenemos para el almuerzo de hoy?
Atún, arroz, verdura
Mixta.
ya, como choclos, pepino, tomate, un poco de cebolla y papas blancas.
Just in time to grab a tasty llama ribs dinner.
All right, so this is fun. For 27 Bolivianos, or just under $4, you get costillas de llama, all kinds of ribs here.
¿Cuál es la de llama?
It's all you can eat salad. You get fries and rice. We're looking for this place. It's the one place that does barbecued llama ribs, so let's check it out. Llama ribs, costillas de llama.
It's so good. Yeah. It tastes a lot like lamb. Like a lot like lamb.
The Uyuni Salt Flats truly feels like you are on the moon or another planet, and is such a unique travel experience. It is one of the highlights of any trip to Bolivia, and I've never seen anything quite like it.